which you refer to as being cheap.
Cheap?
Cheap.
Oh, she don't say thrifty.
I go fiscally prudent. So everything here are things that we picked up. You don't know what one is, but maybe you do. You were in Beaumont. You live in Hemet.
Yeah.
Very close.
Many of these things and a lot of everything I own, I got at yard sales. You know yard sales?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. You live in California. So, like for example, this one here, I picked this one up at a yard sale for $4.
Yeah, somebody else didn't want it.
Didn't want it.
And it makes...
somewhere along the line, I still don't know where or how or why. You know, I don't know why, but I ended up getting that one, and I don't even remember where I got it.
Well,
and then when we packed up to unpack the house when we got here, it's going,
I have two.
I've got a set, and I didn't even know it.
I have two.
Well, I like things in sets.
Sets of two.
Yeah. Well, we started collecting crystal. The wife liked. What did you like, dear? Vases? Well, she went for like vases and things. I went basically for candlesticks.
Each to his own. How about that?
And so I've got a fair collection of old 1930s and 1940s candlesticks and crystal candlesticks and.
India makes a lot of, since you are mentioning candlesticks, but typically out of brass.
Yeah.
And some are so magnificent, detailed, that is unbelievable that somebody can do this with their bare hands. You know, because it wasn't done with machines, if you look at some of them.
And then, of course, I just noticed, she is dispensing our water in my Spanish-American War pitcher. But basically, a lot of people, relatives, whoever, might come in and see, you know, wow, you must be rich, all these really nice things.
No.
Well, we're not, because most of these things we got really, really affordable.
Yeah.
And it just,
It just, you know that?
no, it just looks the appearance of being well off. But we're not. But the nice thing about it is we can enjoy it.
It's so similar. I think part of the major reason why our marriage lasted as long as it did and is stronger than ever, because about my wife's frugality. That's how we look at it. If it wasn't for that, you know, there's an old saying between or after or behind, I should say, so their proposition. Every, let's just call it successful man, there's a woman. You know, and when the backbone, this is the backbone, is there, boy, you got a mate. You know,
Oh yeah.
That's the end of that whole story.
I don't worry about it.
Well, I wasn't suggesting that you should.
No. I don't worry. You know, she was in charge of the budgeting and made things run well. And her only weakness was.
Weakness? Don't mention us, man.
Willow, or dear, what was your major weakness when you're in collecting things?
Too much money in the wallet.
No. Jewelry. So she would go to a pawn shop and buy like an engagement, a diamond, a diamond wedding set. So then when we were building the house and all this other stuff, she'd go, oh, I need to get more money. So she would pawn it, and then we'd reclaim it and pawn it and reclaim it. And every time we would get it back, we'd go, well, we'll see you next month. And we would pawn it again.
Where was the store?
In Beaumont.
Oh, in Beaumont?
Yeah.
Just off the highway there, the freeway 10?
Rockies.
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 Yeah.
Or
Have you been there?
we lived there for
Okay.
15 years.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
wow.
15,
Well, listen to
13
okay.
years.
Do you know on Beaumont Avenue?
Yeah,
that's
you
true.
know
That
what?
whole
You look
that
familiar.
that
Beaumont.
hotel. It used to be a cheap
in the
hotel.
hospital eh.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
went
and
there.
right
I
across
work
the street
in
was a
Bani,
furniture store.
nursing home.
No,
It used to be an old furniture store. Became a pawn shop.
Yes,
Hospital
but the
is-
thing
Sige,
is,
bito ko tan-on
you
mo
know,
ba?
that's
Ako,
what's the
familiar
major
siya.
road? It's called Beaumont
Beaumont
Road,
Avenue.
Beaumont Avenue. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Many times when there's something going on the freeway
Or
or
6th
so,
Street. Yes, 6th Street and Beaumont Avenue goes this way. 6th Street went that parallel.
Ito kay pamilya.
you
Hindi na ako
follow
siya
that
taga-asa
road,
man.
you know, get off a
Basing
little bit
tagbot na
depending
sa
on what
kuan.
direction you come.
Diha sa may red barn na big.
I'm very,
Mag-anaan mo no?
very
Online.
O lagi? Ando ka na
And
ko,
what was
eh.
funny
Sa may red
was-
barn na big.
Polos.
Well, you know,
Cannot
we've already
You know
lost. Your mother, my mother-in-law already broke one, and I really get mad at her, but I won't.
Yeah, because I said,
But
I keep saying
I
this
collected-
stuff,
I found
but I don't
these
know if it's the
Little
right-
hobnail glasses from the
I
50s.
do not go in the mall.
I found them at a
go
yard
in
sale in Monrovia for 25 cents
That's
each.
where I go shopping.
The people didn't know what they had, and
So,
and they go, how much?
ikan ka diri sa
25
kuan,
cents
diha sa may Walmart
Take them,
kapit.
take all of them.
Hala, kati.
we know this very well.
I told her, you know, she looks familiar to me. That's why, because you guys lived in Hemet.
Yes, for 30 years.
Oh my
Very,
God.
and
We're
of course,
neighbor.
every
Now
time,
we are also neighbor.
every time
No, not yet.
we have to go to the nearest freeway. It's the 10 or the 60, just up the hill there. You know, it's
The
just nothing.
79.
So you go
Yeah,
shopping
you go
in
up, you go
Home
from
Depot.
Hemet, you go up to 79,
79,
and then you'll hit,
We're the same.
then you'll hit
We're
the
the same.
freeway.
the 6th Street, and you just turn left and you just hit the freeway.
Yeah, I'm
Hala ka, uy, gamay
It's
gid ang kalibutan.
unbelievable. This is a very small world.
I know, right?
That happens to us in many places when somebody where we have to give the phone number. They say, oh, you are from not only him.